Hi friends, welcome to another interesting video on the image transfer technique which is getting popular with each passing day. I'm sure you'll love this technique, especially if you find decoupage daunting. Here are some A4 size transfer me sheets from Dress My Craft. They have recently launched new designs and I'm going to use a few of these today. What I loved about the package is that the instructions of the transfer application are mentioned on the reverse side of the package, so you can always do a quick reference if you are stuck. This technique can be used on surfaces like wood, plastic, glass, faux leather, metal, painted surfaces, etc. For today's video, we'll be working on 5 such articles. The technique remains the same for all. So let's get started by fussy cutting one of the motifs. These motifs are transparent and hence work very well on painted or non-painted surfaces, allowing the base color to be seen through. The white background that you see is actually not on the design but on the paper backing that will be removed later, and you'll see how. And here's our fussy cut motif ready to use. I have my articles ready. Except for the faux leather purse, I have prepped, primed and painted the glass bottle, wooden box, plastic container and the book cover. So we'll begin with the wooden box. I have already fussy cut my motifs and now all we need is a bowl of water. Next, very carefully peel off the thin transparent film from the surface of the motif. Now dip the motif in water with the image facing down. Immerse it for at least 5 to 6 seconds and then place your motif over the article. Using a cloth napkin or a sponge, dab the motif gently to remove the excess water and to also press down the motif on the surface. Then carefully slide off the paper backing and you are done. Isn't this magic? Repeat this process for every individual motif. In case your motif is not wet enough, you can also dab some more water using the sponge or the napkin. Just be careful that you are not holding over the print of the motif, or else you will have the print sticking to your fingers. I am in love with this technique and it is so therapeutic. Apply at least 2 coats of varnish to seal your motif. Always apply the next coat of varnish only when the previous one has dried completely. And here's our completed box. Beautiful, isn't it? You may have noticed that my design shifted a little while I was sliding the paper backing, so make sure that you press down your motif really well to avoid misalignment. Thankfully here the tilted alignment still looks good. I have kept this tutorial very simple and basic as my whole idea is to just introduce the image transfer technique to you. However, you can always level up your projects by combining this technique with other techniques like mixed media, crackle medium, etc. The possibilities are endless. You just need to use your creativity and imagination. To give you an idea and also to add some interest, I am doing some stenciling along the sides of this box. Since my colors are still wet, I will do the stenciling on the third side of the box later. Since this is a faux leather purse, I didn't have to paint it. The background is white and good to get started directly. Here, the image transfer technique still remains the same. If you wish, you can fill up the empty spaces with smaller motifs. However, I did not want to go overboard with image transferring on one article itself. So, I am going to do some script stamping in the background. For this, I am using the script stamp from Mudra. Next, I'll use the paper backing to mask the motif and then splatter some black diluted acrylic color. It may look a little messy right now, but it will look stunning after the color has settled. I hope you enjoyed this new technique, and let me warn you, this technique is really very addictive. Before I leave, I want to thank all of you for the overwhelming love and support on the Baby Scrapbook Album tutorial series. I am grateful to each one of you. Thank you for stopping by. See you in my next video. Bye for now.